also accepting ring after station 11. Weekly transport in 48 hours. Cayman 958 Clifton Street.
Hi there. My name is Mike, and I'm a firefighter here in Northern California. Looks like the gang in there is having fun, doesn't it? They've come to visit the fire station, and they're having a great time checking everything out. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to climb up into a fire engine? Or what it would be like to be a firefighter? Well, you're about to find out.
Anybody there?
Wait a minute, guys. Helping people is the most important part of every firefighter's job. We have to be ready to respond to calls for help at every minute of the day, even night. We have to be ready to get into our protective boots and clothing, slide down the pole, and go to wherever we're needed, just like that.
Dispatch, we'll need a second alarm on this, assignment on this incident.
And not just fires, it's our job to respond to all sorts of emergencies. If someone gets sick or hurt in an accident, we go to help them. That means keeping our fire engines and equipment in the best shape all of the time, which is one of the things that keeps us busy between calls for help. We have to keep ourselves in good physical shape, too, because our work is really hard. We have to be able to run fast and lift heavy things. We use all sorts of equipment for fighting fires and gear that protects us while we work. We wear special boots, fireproof clothing, and helmets that can't catch fire. And we use air tanks and special masks that help us breathe when there's a lot of smoke.
Our boots have the zippers on them. Those are so we can get in and out of them real fast. You just unzip them and put it right into the boot. Do the same thing with the other shoe. It's off real quick, right into the boot. Don't even need the laces. Then we pull it. thing I have is what we call a hood. This is not a rain hood. It doesn't keep my head dry, but it keeps it from fire. See, here we have our air pack.
I know what those are for. For fire. So you can breathe.
That's right. That's so we can breathe during the fire.
Get them zippered up, then.
Now tip over.
Huh? It's red.
Now listen.
Connect up my hose so I can breathe off my tank. When it comes on, I can. You have me breathing?
Yeah.
You need to know if you ever see me, don't be afraid of me, okay? Because I'm there to help you. All right?
Okay.
What am I missing?
Come
Come on. Good job. Good job.
Get them zippered up.
They're well ready to go.
Dispatch, engine 11 on the scene. 3-story masonry building. Heavy smoke showing from the upper floors. Copy. Command post will be on the southeast corner.
Sometimes we'll even use a big fan to blow smoke out of a building.
Yeah, we got smoke on the entire second floor. We got fire in this room, another room towards the front right now.
Structure fire, smoke coming from the upper floor. Dispatch, we'll need a second alarm on this, a second alarm assignment on this incident. Copy. Command post will be on the southeast corner. This will be Seminary Command. Seminary Command. Copy.
We use a lot of different hoses and nozzles. They're sort of like the hose in your yard or garden, only bigger. And we use trucks of all sizes, some very big. Actually, most of our vehicles are called engines because they really are big pumping engines. They pump water through the hoses onto the fire. Many years ago, firefighters used pump carts pulled by men or horses. After cars were made, we got engines and trucks like these. We have much bigger, stronger vehicles now. The color doesn't make a difference, red, yellow, green, or white. The vehicles that pump water are called engines. And those with ladders and snorkel baskets are called trucks. Some trucks are so big they have two parts so they can bend in the middle when they go around corners. The back part is called the tiller, and it has its own steering wheel and driver up on top. One of the toughest jobs in firefighting is the driver's job. The driver has to get everyone to the fire safely. And then once they're there, the driver also makes sure that the engine pumps like it's supposed to and water gets down the hoses. Many fire vehicles carry water with them in their tanks. But when a fire breaks out someplace near a fire hydrant, we attach our hoses and the engines to the hydrant and take our water from there. Fire hydrants are sort of like the water faucets in your house, only much stronger. Fire hoses actually shoot such powerful streams of water that a firefighter can only hold a hose for a few minutes without help from another firefighter. Fighting fires is really teamwork. Everyone has to do their part just right at just the right time and fast. So we train long hours to be the best. The fire chief is the team's leader, and he makes the team's plan for putting the fire out and making sure no one gets hurt. Once we're at the fire, the chief makes sure all the firefighters know what needs to happen every minute.
Control 6, Battalion 21 reporting the...
Control 6, Engine 21 is finished with detail and will be returning to
We
drill.
can do that. We can do that too.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and set up command, and I'll go ahead and take over, but advise your interior that I will be bringing another line from the other end.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll be Division A.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a tough job being a firefighter, and the work's not over when the fire's out. We have to get our trucks and equipment cleaned up and set to go for the next call, and we have to be ready to go.
See that Raider game last night?
No, I missed it.
Top end. That's us.
Hey, wait just a minute. There are a few more things I want to tell you. Important things, so hold on. First, what do you do if there's ever a fire or any other sort of emergency? You call for help. How do you do that? You pick up the phone and you dial 911. Now say it out loud so you'll remember. 911. 911. One more time. 911. Great. Always remember that number, but never call it unless there really is an emergency or a fire. Now, there's another thing you should remember, and this is super important. What do you do if your clothes ever catch fire? What do? You stop, drop, and roll. You stop running, you drop to the ground, and you roll over and over and over again.
You drop to the ground, cover your hands in your face, and roll back the other way now. Roll, roll until the flames go away. Okay, ready? Give it a try. Put your hands over your face.
If you see a friend's clothes catch fire, what do? You make them stop, drop, and roll. Okay, I'm sure you already know this next one. Don't play with matches. They may look small and not so dangerous, but one match can start a very big fire and hurt many people. Always remember, the best way to fight a fire is to prevent it from happening in the first place. So don't play with matches. And if you find some matches, give them to an adult. Well, that's it. So long.